9 Things Man Should Not Do with Women. Stoicism. Old Stoic Wisdom. A wise man will make more opportunities than he finds. Francis Bacon. As men, we often go to great lengths to show our love and affection, offering our time, energy, and resources to those we care about. However, at times, our efforts can be met with disappointment, as some may take advantage of our kindness without reciprocating in kind. They may appear warm and caring when they want something from us, but once they have received what they sought, they disappear without a trace. So how can we reclaim control in these situations? Today we will explore 9 crucial aspects of how men should interact with women, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. By avoiding these 9 pitfalls, we can transform our relationships and regain our sense of strength and clarity. If you're facing struggles in your relationships, take a moment to relax, open your mind, and join us on this enlightening journey. But before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and enable notifications so you won't miss any of our future insights. Now, let's get started. Number 1. Don't reshape your life to fit others. Picture yourself trying to assemble a puzzle, but the pieces simply don't fit. Every time you force them together, frustration grows and confusion takes hold. This is exactly what happens when you attempt to reshape your life to meet the expectations of others. You can spend your time and energy trying to please everyone, yet in doing so, you lose touch with who you truly are. The great philosopher Seneca captured the sentiment perfectly when he said, "Everywhere means nowhere." In other words, when you stretch yourself too thin by trying to meet the needs of everyone around you, you end up losing sight of your own path. The more you try to satisfy others, the more disconnected you become from your own direction. You might find yourself feeling lost, unsure of your purpose, as if you're a ship drifting aimlessly in uncharted waters. The danger of constantly bending to the will of others is not just about losing control of your life, but it's also about neglecting the essence of who you truly are. It's tempting to conform, to blend in with the crowd, but doing so only diminishes your individuality. Instead of melting into the background, stand tall and proud, like a beacon in the darkness. The world doesn't need another imitation, it needs you, the original, the unique individual that you are. As you walk through life, remain steadfast in your commitment to authenticity. Don't allow the judgments or expectations of others to cloud your path. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius, who wisely stated, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts." Your happiness is rooted in staying true to yourself, not in living up to someone else's idea of what you should be. Your life is not a rehearsal for someone else's play, nor should it be shaped by the desires of others. You are the author of your own story. So why try to wear someone else's shoes, especially when they were never meant for you? Embrace your own greatness, step into your purpose with confidence, and let your individuality shine. Life is too short to try to fit into someone else's mold. By doing so, you will cultivate fulfillment and clarity in your life, because you will have the courage to be yourself, unapologetically. Free yourself from the chains of external expectations and choose to live according to your own values and desires. The Stoics believe that true happiness and fulfillment arise from living according to nature, and that includes living true to your own self. Trust your journey and embrace the person you are becoming, knowing that every step you take in authenticity brings you closer to the fulfillment you deserve. In real life, resisting the pressure to conform isn't always easy. The world often expects you to follow trends, blend in, and adopt the ideas that others hold dear. But by standing firm in who you are, you teach others the value of authenticity, and you set the stage for a life that is truly your own. Share your thoughts in the comments. How have you resisted the pressure to conform? And what have you learned from embracing your true, authentic self? Number 2. Don't ruin your life by being too obsessed with someone. In life, it's easy to fall into the trap of becoming too focused on someone else, treating your existence like a satellite forever orbiting their world. But this path only leads to a loss of your own identity and dreams. When you center your life around the wants and needs of another person, you risk neglecting your own aspirations, your own happiness, and the unique gifts that make you who you are. Instead of cultivating your own path, you become consumed with satisfying their desires, forgetting to nourish the parts of yourself that are truly important. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius wisely stated, "Nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." This speaks to the essence of finding peace within yourself, peace that is disrupted when you lose sight of your own purpose and become too invested in someone else's world. When you allow your life to orbit around another person, your balance is shattered. You no longer exist as an independent force, but merely as a supporting figure in someone else's story. This constant self-sacrifice robs you of your inner peace, leaving you with an unsettling emptiness. Remember, you are not the backup actor in someone else's narrative. You are the lead, the central figure in your own journey. Your life has its own trajectory, its own meaning, and your role is to honor and pursue that path with passion and determination. Just as a planet orbits on its own terms, so too should you navigate your life with purpose, steering toward the things that make you fulfilled, not revolving around the whims of another person. In today's world, where distractions and temptations are all around us, it's easy to lose yourself in the constant pursuit of someone else's approval or affection. But the truth is, when you stop living for yourself and start living for someone else, you risk not only your peace, but also your potential. Take a step back and remember that your true strength lies in your ability to stand firm in your own identity. By nurturing your own goals, your own passions, and your own well-being, you reclaim control over your life and set yourself on a course that leads to fulfillment. Don't let anyone dim your light. Your brilliance is meant to shine brightly, not be hidden behind someone else's shadow. If you find this valuable, like, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more wisdom. Comment to remember, I am the lead in my own journey. By embracing this truth, you reinforce the importance of your own identity and purpose in every interaction. Number 3, don't let anything harm your mental health or happiness. Listen closely. Your mental well-being and happiness are priceless treasures, and you must guard them with unshakable resolve. To prioritize someone else's happiness over your own mental health is like handing over your flashlight in the dark, leaving yourself to stumble, vulnerable, and lost. When you neglect your own inner peace to serve another, you're surrendering the very thing that allows you to navigate life with strength and clarity. It's easy to fall into the trap of endlessly pleasing others, believing that their happiness will somehow elevate your own. But this is a fallacy. Instead of rising, you spiral into a cycle of exhaustion, drained of energy, joy, and purpose. Remember, you are the architect of your own life. You have been given the authority to choose the path you walk. Do not allow the expectations, desires, or emotions of others to derail your mental and emotional equilibrium. Your happiness is not negotiable. It is sacred. The Stoics understood the importance of self-discipline and mental fortitude. A man is not good because of what he receives, but because of what he gives. Epictetus. Never forget that you hold the keys to your own emotional state. You are not here to be a background player in someone else's drama. You are meant to be the hero of your own story. Take back your power. Invest in your mental health as you would your wealth. Protect your peace, nourish your happiness, and strengthen your resilience. When you allow others to steal your joy, you are forfeiting control of your own destiny. But when you become the guardian of your own mind, you stand invincible, ready to face whatever challenges life throws at you. It's time to stop playing small. Stop waiting for permission. Your mental health is the foundation upon which everything else is built. If you allow that foundation to crumble in the pursuit of someone else's happiness, what will you have left? Nothing. Stand firm, set boundaries, and honor your own needs. Your happiness is your responsibility, and it is worth protecting at all costs. Remember, he who has a why to live for can bear almost any how. Nietzsche. Don't let anyone, not even love, steal your peace. Hold your ground and remember, you control your mind. You control your happiness and you control your life. Number 4, don't push friends or family away for someone else. It's easy to get swept away by the excitement of a new relationship, but you must never lose sight of the foundation that's always been there for you, your friends and family. Imagine cutting off the branches from the tree that supports you. Each friend and family member is like one of those branches, providing you with strength, stability, and guidance. When you push them aside to prioritize someone else, it's not just about losing a few friends. You're undermining the very system that has always been there to catch you when you fall. As the great philosopher Plato wisely said, people are like dirt. They can either nourish you and help you grow as a person, or they can stunt your growth and make you wilt and die. So if you isolate yourself from those who truly care about you just to chase the approval or affection of someone new, you're walking a dangerous path that could leave you weakened in the end. Remember, relationships come and go, but the people who have loved and supported you from the start are irreplaceable. Don't sacrifice the solid, unshakable connections for a fleeting moment of excitement. Rekindle the bonds that have stood the test of time, and nourish those relationships with the care and attention they deserve. Embrace your friends and family for the strength and wisdom they provide, and recognize that a strong support system is not just a luxury, but a necessity for your emotional well-being. Life will throw many challenges your way, and you'll need that network to help you weather the storms. Don't let the allure of a new relationship distract you from what truly matters. Share your thoughts in the comments. How do you maintain a balance between new relationships and the people who have always had your back? If you're still here, you're already taking the right steps toward wisdom. Don't let fleeting relationships overshadow the ones that have always had your back. Comment: I will prioritize lasting connections over fleeting excitement. Let's keep this conversation going. Number 5, don't invest too much time in them. Time is your most precious asset, and yet it's so easy to fall into the trap of giving it away endlessly to someone else's needs, like pouring it into a bottomless pit. When you do this, you're not simply giving away time, you're letting moments of your life slip away, irretrievably lost. Every second spent catering to their desires is a second you'll never get back, and you cannot replenish the time you sacrifice. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca wisely put it, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. The truth is, life is fleeting, and the moments you surrender to someone else's world can never be reclaimed. When you invest all your time in someone else's drama, you're forfeiting your own chance to live fully and with purpose. Your time should not be a commodity you trade in exchange for their endless demands. It is a sacred resource that belongs to you alone. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to forget this simple truth, especially when we feel pressured to be constantly available for others. Yet, the path to fulfillment lies in reclaiming control over your time. Your time should be spent on what truly matters, on passions that ignite your soul, on personal growth that shapes your future, and on building a life that aligns with your deepest values. Don't let someone else dominate the hours of your day, draining you of your vitality. You have the power to choose where your time goes, and that authority must never be given away lightly. It's important to seek balance, investing your time thoughtfully and intentionally, rather than allowing someone else to consume it entirely. When you treat your time as a treasure, you honor the life you're meant to live, free from the distractions that seek to pull you off course. Ultimately, your time is yours to command. Don't waste it on someone who may never appreciate its true value. Number 6, don't reveal everything about your past, especially the tough times. Understand this. Revealing every corner of your past, especially the difficult chapters, is like opening your soul to the world. It's a raw, unfiltered narrative that only you should control. Your struggles, your failures, the heartaches, these are not trophies for others to admire or criticize. Your past is your personal story, the very fabric that has shaped your resilience and forged your path through the darkest hours. You must guard this treasure with care. When you share too much, you expose yourself to judgment, to potential manipulation, and to unnecessary vulnerability. Remember, he who is not a good servant will not be a good master. As Marcus Aurelius once said, "Your life is yours to command, do not give it away." The deeper and more challenging parts of your story are not for casual consumption. Not everyone is worthy of knowing your wounds, and not everyone is capable of understanding the depth of your pain. The Stoics knew that wisdom lies in discretion. As Epictetus wisely put it, wealth consists not in having great possessions, but in having few wants. Similarly, true strength is found in having a few trusted confidants, not in broadcasting every detail of your life. You must protect your vulnerabilities, keeping them secure until you find someone who has earned the privilege of knowing them. Never let your past become a weapon against you. Only reveal what is necessary, and always keep the core of your journey close to your heart. In modern life, this applies to your relationships, your business dealings, and even your friendships. If you're too open, you risk not only your dignity, but your ability to lead with strength and integrity. So, remember this. Keep your story close. Guard it fiercely. Trust selectively. And always act with the confidence that your past, though powerful, does not define you. Share only what adds value to the present, not what robs you of your future. Keep your secrets close, and keep your strength even closer. This is your path, and you are the master of it. Don't let anyone take that away. Take control, like, comment, and share this wisdom. Keep your story guarded, and lead your life with power. If you've made it this far, you're already on the path to mastery. Most men never reach this stage because they stay trapped, revealing too much, too soon, and losing control of their own story. But you're different. You're learning to guard your power and keep your story your own. Now, take the next step. Comment below. I protect my past and lead with strength, and let us know how you're taking control of your journey. Number 7. Don't agree simply to satisfy them. Every time you agree to do something simply to please others, you are slowly betraying your own happiness. It's like giving up your most beloved hobbies and picking up activities that don't ignite any passion within you. As Marcus Aurelius wisely said, the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. When you find yourself agreeing to things that don't align with your true desires, you feel a creeping sense of discontentment, as if you're walking a path that doesn't belong to you. This disconnection between what you want and what you're doing is a form of self-betrayal, and it's easy to fall into this trap when you're constantly striving to meet others' expectations. But this cycle of people-pleasing must come to an end. You don't have to agree to everything just to keep the peace or make others happy. In fact, by constantly saying yes, you're not only suppressing your own desires, but also eroding your sense of self-worth. It's time to embrace the liberating power of no. Learn to protect your time, your energy, and your passions. Life isn't a stage where you have to perform for others' applause. It's your own journey, and authenticity is your most valuable guide. As you move forward, don't be afraid to trust your instincts. If something doesn't feel right or doesn't bring you joy, have the courage to step away. Your life is your own to shape. You're not just an extra in someone else's play. You are the hero of your story, and it's time to take control and live on your own terms. Don't let the opinions of others dictate your actions. Your true happiness lies in following your own path, not the expectations of others. Share your thoughts in the comments. How have you found the strength to say no and stand up for what truly matters to you? Number 8. Don't be controlled by the fear of solitude. Making decisions out of fear, especially the fear of being alone, is like wandering down a dark and uncertain path, blinded by doubt and uncertainty. When fear of solitude takes the reins of your decisions, you may end up in places you never intended to be, clinging to relationships or circumstances simply to avoid the discomfort of being on your own. But solitude, in its true essence, is not the same as loneliness. The fear of solitude often stems from misunderstanding its value. As the philosopher Aristotle profoundly stated, knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. Solitude provides you with a unique opportunity to reflect on your life, to dive deep into your own thoughts, and to connect with your inner self in ways that others cannot offer. By spending time alone, you cultivate the wisdom to understand your own desires, strengths, and weaknesses, something that no external relationship can truly provide. In today's world, where relationships can sometimes feel like a need to fill a void, it's important to embrace the solitude that allows you to truly know and love yourself. When you're comfortable in your own company, you begin to build a foundation for authentic relationships. Rather than seeking someone else's presence to stave off loneliness, you seek companionship because it enhances your life, brings joy, and complements your unique journey. Solitude nurtures self-sufficiency and strengthens your inner resolve, ensuring that when you do choose to share your life with another, it's out of genuine desire, and not the desperation to escape being alone. Fear can cloud your judgment, causing you to make decisions that don't align with your true self. By resisting the temptation to run from solitude, you open yourself up to a deeper, more fulfilling connection with both yourself and others. Embrace solitude as a source of strength, a space where you can recharge, reflect, and grow. It's in these moments of quiet reflection that your courage and clarity are forged, lighting the way toward a future filled with self-awareness and meaningful, genuine relationships. Number 9. Don't forget to celebrate even small wins. In the rush of life, as men, we often lose ourselves in the noise of trying to meet the expectations of others. We push forward, striving for success, but often fail to acknowledge the small wins along the way. Let me tell you something. Every single step you take, no matter how insignificant it may seem, is a victory in itself. Imagine you're walking a long path, and each small milestone you pass is a marker of your progress, a sign that you're one step closer to your goal. Those little wins, they matter. They are the embodiment of your persistence, your resilience, your ability to keep going even when the world tries to knock you down. Remember the words of Epictetus, who said, "Never depend on the admiration of others. This is your journey. The little wins you achieve are yours to claim. They belong to you. Whether it's completing a task you've been putting off or facing a challenge head-on with courage, every win deserves recognition. It doesn't matter how small the victory seems. It's a reminder that you are capable, that you are moving forward. Yet, in the modern world, we often overlook these moments. We're so caught up in achieving the big goals that we fail to honour the small victories that build the foundation of success. Let me tell you something about this. You must celebrate them. When you've spent hours working, overcoming doubts, and pushing yourself, even the smallest success is a testament to your strength and your unwavering determination. You've earned it. So take the time to pause, to appreciate the journey, reflect on how far you've come, and embrace every little achievement. This is not just about reaching a final destination, it's about finding fulfillment and purpose in every moment, in every victory, no matter how small. Let it sink in. Life is not only about the grand finish line, it's about enjoying the ride, embracing the struggle, and finding joy in each step, no matter how small. As you keep moving forward, don't just look ahead. Look back too, at how far you've come, and celebrate. The victories you celebrate today will fuel the victories of tomorrow. So take pride in every win. And remember, success is the sum of small efforts, repeated day in and day out, as Robert Collier put it. It's not about a grand event. It's about the accumulation of all those moments when you pushed through, when you didn't give up. Celebrate them, enjoy them. And remember, if you want more of these wins in your life, hit that like button, comment below, and let me know what small victory you're celebrating today. Because in this journey, we all grow together, and each win brings us closer to greatness. Keep striving, keep winning, and always celebrate. If you made it this far, you're already ahead of the game. Most men overlook the small wins and stay stuck in the cycle of never acknowledging their progress. Not you. You're stepping up, learning, and growing. Celebrate your small victories. They're the foundation of your greatness. Comment to remember. I celebrate every step I take towards success. As we reach the end of our journey today, it's time to pause and reflect on the incredible power that lies within your choices and the profound beauty of embracing your true self. You have within you the strength and wisdom to make decisions that align with your deepest desires, even if they diverge from the expectations placed on you by others. Life constantly presents us with moments where we must choose a direction, and it is crucial that those choices resonate with our values and authentic selves. As you navigate life's unpredictable twists and turns, your focus should always be on nurturing virtues like wisdom, courage, fairness, and self-restraint. These qualities form the foundation of a deeply fulfilling existence, far more significant than succumbing to the pressures to conform. The ancient Stoics, like Epictetus, often reminded us that true freedom lies not in the world around us, but in how we respond to it. Remember, you hold the freedom to carve your own path, embrace your uniqueness, and write a narrative that is grounded in your values, beliefs, and what truly matters to you. There is no need to compromise your integrity or well-being for the sake of others' expectations. Instead, take control of your own destiny, making choices that authentically reflect who you are, not who others want you to be. The Stoics taught us that true freedom comes from within, from the understanding that we control our own thoughts and actions. When life presses you to fit in, to overextend yourself, or to give more than you're comfortable with, remember that you hold the power to choose a different path. You're not bound to live according to anyone else's rules. You have the right to live a life that is true to your own vision. Now is the time for a shift. It's time to take action, to make a commitment to yourself, to ditch the habits that no longer serve you. Decide to become the best version of yourself, no matter what obstacles arise along the way. The journey ahead is yours to shape, so stand firm in your choices and live in alignment with the strength and wisdom that lies within you. Share your thoughts in the comments. What steps will you take to embrace your true self and start living on your own terms? Thank you for joining me today, and I hope our discussion has given you some valuable insights into how to navigate relationships with wisdom and strength. Remember, the key to healthy connections is understanding your own worth, taking time for self-reflection, and not letting fear drive your decisions. Don't be controlled by the need for approval or the fear of solitude. Stay true to yourself, invest in your personal growth, and let your journey be guided by clarity and purpose. If you've resonated with our conversation today, I invite you to show your appreciation by tapping the like button, joining our community by subscribing for more thought-provoking content, and engaging with us in the comments section to share your insights. Let's nurture this ongoing conversation together, cultivating a community dedicated to self-reflection and personal growth. Thank you for being part of this journey toward deeper understanding and resilience. Until we meet again, stay present, stay resilient, and embrace the Stoic mindset.